شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ramadan is traditionally viewed as a time of change, and so we find Muslims across the globe will use this month as a time to better ourselves. But sadly, it's also become quite common to see that for some Muslims, this change is only temporary and abandoned as soon as Eid is announced. Maybe we started wearing the hijab or started to pray and made time to attend Islamic talks and events, but just for this month. What other things have we left for this month only to return to it straight after? It is natural within this month for us to increase in our good deeds and gain the vast reward of Ramadan so as to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But this phenomenon of the Ramadan Muslim was unheard of in the early days of Islam. The one who is Muslim by name, but only Muslim in action for 1 month in the year. Today we are living in secular, godless societies, and it's these values that have dictated to us how we live our lives and even how we've come to view Islam. Secularism has separated religion from worldly matters, where it treats religion as only being a personal matter, something that we are meant to do just at home, or only deals with rituals and good manners, and really has no other impact or role in our life. And now maybe we've come to view Islam in the same manner. This is why Ramadan under secular societies has come to be treated as people of other religions treat their religious occasions in a manner that only temporarily alters our actions. For instance, some Muslims may attend prayers only on Fridays, such like the examples of Christians who may give up something for Lent but return to it straight after, or who attend Mass on Sunday but then for the rest of the week give little consideration to their Creator. Many Muslims would openly declare their belief in Islam, yet at the same time have adopted this skewed version of Islam that relegates Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Quran to 1 month in the year, or only to personal worship in the masajid. This effect is temporary, and after Ramadan is over, their actions and guilt returns. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says Ramadan is the month in which the Quran was revealed, a guidance for mankind and clear proof of guidance, and as a criterion, Al-Furqan. This is in Surah Al-Baqarah. We need to realize that this deen has come to regulate the dunya. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the Quran within this blessed month so that it acts as Al-Furqan, the criterion between right and wrong for all of our actions throughout the 12 months of the year. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has revealed to us not only how to fast, He subhanahu wa ta'ala has also given us details for how to trade in a halal way, how to spread our inheritance if we die, how to dress, how to find a spouse, and even how to solve poverty and govern a society. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has revealed detailed rules for all issues, just as He revealed to us how to perform the recommended acts during the month of Ramadan. Ramadan should not be our own cultural festival where talks about food and Eid shopping rule our minds. Ramadan shouldn't be mechanical worship either, and we must not limit Islam to once a month or part-time. Ramadan should be a month for us to increase our remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, rather than a month of temporary obedience to His subhanahu wa ta'ala's orders. Umar bin al-Khattab radiallahu once looked at those praying and said, "The real deen is being cautious and meticulous in the deen of Allah and refraining from what Allah has forbidden and acting according to what Allah permits and forbids." Sometimes, if we feel that we will go back to normal after Ramadan and that the effect of Ramadan will wear off, then we really need to ponder deeply as to why the reasons this may happen. And by doing that, we'll realize that we may have fundamental flaws in our thinking, such as not being clear upon the proof of the definitiveness of Islam itself and our purpose in life, Our decision-making process may revolve around personal interests, so what pleases me instead of what pleases Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Subhanallah, we must base our belief on conviction, clearly comprehending the fact that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the creator of the universe, and linking that realization to all of our actions so that we may fulfill our true purpose in life, which is to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in all that we do, inshallah.
رمضان قد أهله بالصيام وأطل مصيدا أهلا وخلا ليته في كل حين.
رمضان قد أهل